very orange, isn't it? Bruno, you stay out of this. Wow, Wally here. Can I help you with something? Can I help him with something? Can I? Guys, this is my Stanley stove. Winter is upon us. It just seems to have come in the last couple of days. Bruno, can you leave me alone? Come on, go on away. Away. Guys, I just thought I'd run through a little bit about my stove and what I do. It's like a weekly maintenance or a 2-week maintenance schedule that I put on my stove all the time. Now, it's not a full overhaul, but it's just something that I do to keep it ticking over. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is it, right? Guys, I have this stove set up a little bit different than what it's intended. Okay, so this is a back burner multi-fuel stove. What that means, guys, is that water circulates around in here and it actually heats the radiators and stuff like that as well and produces hot water in the tank for washing dishes and stuff. It's not very efficient, to tell you the truth. It is... The back boiler, having the back boiler in it means that it projects less heat out into the room, okay? So if I'm burning really good hardwood and stuff like that, guys, this thing really pumps. It really goes well. But guys, at this time of year, I don't need that, right? So it is great in that I can just get up in the morning, light it, and just let it burn away, and it just kicks out a little bit of ambient heat into the room, and it's really nice, and it keeps the radiators, the water heating up and stuff, okay? Now, this is a multi-fuel stove, right? But what I do and what I have done is I have removed the lats, I have removed the bars, and I keep a tray full of ash on the bottom of this because I burn wood only, okay? Now, wood burns better, from my research and from my experience, guys, wood burns better sitting on a bed of ash than it does with air circulating up from the bottom because it burns too fast, okay? Yes, you can still open it like this to get more air in and stuff like that when you need to, but guys, this is what I do. Okay, so first things first, right? It's a little bit full at the minute. There's a couple of little clinkers, you guys would call them. We'll save these. We'll take these out. Okay, now normally, guys, what I have is I have a steel ash bucket, but I actually was using that down at Red Branch for a video I was making about lighting fires with flint and steel. So what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm just going to use this plastic bucket here. Look, it's fine. The thing about having an ash bucket, guys, or a dedicated ash bucket, is that there's a lid on it. It's very handy, so that when you put the shovel in, the ash doesn't get a chance to sort of float up around the house. Okay. Now, underneath my ash pan, I actually have a piece of plate steel, just in case anything ever gets too hot, because I don't want it to burn out through the bottom of my stove, which would be a disaster. But here's the thing: I've never felt heat. Okay. Now I don't take a lot out. But I do dig and then remove the tray. Do you know what? I'll just show you. Like this. And then I'll clear all this out, guys, and then I'll brush it out as well. Best time to do this is when there's nobody at home. I also have an ash hoover, right, that I don't ever use. I really found it just not to be great. Everybody's got one of these really good wire brushes, don't they? So I just brush the loose stuff off the back, the loose ash and stuff off the back. And I'm not too worried about getting it super duper clean, because I have a guy that comes in and does the whole chimney and really gives it a good clean, and I'm going to be getting him in soon enough. He's got good equipment for doing it. Doesn't he, brother? I'll show you this wee tin plate. And that's just a bit of a sign, and it's like 2mm steel. Stoves are full of little nooks and crannies, guys, where stuff likes to gather up, okay? So don't panic too much, right? That is where the ash hoover comes in handy, but I found that the cleaning and maintenance of an ash hoover is too much to be bothered with. It's just that filter is just caught up all the time. Maybe I'll take a wee bit more out of this. Look. Nice little nail from a pallet. And that's it, right? So my fire goes in on top of this, right? I'll just put that stuff in there. Next thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to clean the glass. Now, I just use window cleaner, guys, or even kitchen cleaner. Doesn't matter, right? I have tried using ash with rub ash on a piece of paper and all that, guys. It all works, right? But what I found is that it all works if you leave it for a bit. So you spray it and leave it. This is for washing the dishes, okay? You can see there a bit of this fire rope has come loose. I just need to that'll live to fight another day. Bit of kitchen paper. Right, so I don't know if you guys are anything like me, but I will literally burn anything, you know, especially for starting my fire. Like, what is this? Do you guys have a bucket beside your fire that everybody just throws all this random crap into all the time? Like empty packets of crisps, random foam pieces. But look, guys, I will burn anything. So what I do like to do is I like to get a flat piece of wood. It doesn't matter how big it is. This is the back of an old chair. Put the flat piece of wood down, guys, like that. Right, light it. Okay. Some nice little ash twigs that I picked up on a walk somewhere. Let's get them on there. Now, over my shoulder here, guys, what you can see is my wood storage, okay? So what I do is I have my wood stored outside, and then I take my wood and I store it in here beside the fire, okay? Now, if this is not empty, what I do is I'll remove any dry wood that's already been in the house, and I'll set it aside, and I'll fill all this up, and then I'll put the dry wood on top. And you can see we have pieces of sycamore like this, nice and cracked, okay, and that's all ready to burn. But because it is not full winter, I usually end up burning a lot of like this crappy old pine. It's not really, doesn't really burn the best. But look, you know, it's not really that cold, so the fire is not really. It's as much as a comfort factor as it is for an actual heat factor, right? So. And that's it. I don't leave that open. I just leave it closed. Sometimes I might get a wee bit of air circulating around because I find that it fires up and it burns up too fast, okay? And I usually leave this top one open all the time. Guys, and that is it. That is my weekly, my weekly winter wood stove schedule. Say that fast when you're drunk, drinking tequila. Thanks for watching. Stay frosty.